At Operation Beautiful, our mission is simple: to restore hope, confidence, and inspiration to women and girls experiencing medically related hair loss. We believe that beauty comes from within, and our goal is to make sure every woman who comes to us feels supported, cared for, and never alone in her journey. And now, you'll hear directly from some of the incredible women who have experienced Operation Beautiful support firsthand and the difference it has made in their lives.
I sat down with a stylist. We went through what types of hair I would like. I actually picked something that I always wear my hair short, so I kind of went with a little bob thing. We picked out a color. They ordered it, called me when it came in. I just drove back down, went in. They cut it to style for me, and that was as easy as that. I walked out with my wig on. It was amazing.
Receiving the wig made me feel more comfortable about going out in public and at the time, going to work and things like that.
Yeah, we had talked about house cleaning because that was a difficult thing for me with other health issues and stuff, and then feeling like that all the time because of treatment and just being so run down all the time.
Yeah, the monthly meetups, and that's been important because the further out you go, you never forget about the cancer. It does become something maybe you don't think about every day, but because of these meetups, you see these women who are so inspiring, and you always have that hope.
Yeah, so I got some meals. So there is a lady that made meals that we picked up, and they were, all you had to do is heat them up. So after I had surgery, I had tubes coming out, you couldn't lift your arms, you could hardly bathe yourself. Andy was able to get me some meals because I do have 2 young kids and a husband, and it was able to try to make life normal for them, right? We're all gonna sit down and eat a meal. I didn't feel like cooking a meal. Here it was all ready for me. We just had to heat it up.
You get to realize that there are other people in your shoes who know exactly what you're going through. And you start to form a sisterhood, and you start to have those friends. And so even though I cannot say that I've known these ladies for more than 3 years now, I feel like I've known them for 20 years. Because as soon as you meet them, you're hugging instantly and you're smiling, and it's like you have known each other for years.
I think organizations like this are so important because I think a lot of times when someone goes through something so earth-shattering for themselves and for their family, to feel like you're not alone. Sometimes just that little bit makes a difference on how you think you can succeed. And having an organization like this, for me, I knew I wasn't alone.
I think most of the people come because they know that they will have a medical hair loss situation, but they stay because it's a sisterhood. They stay because of the camaraderie and the support.
So I would say that one of the top benefits of working with Operation Beautiful was being surrounded by a community of cancer warriors who provided encouragement, love, support, hope throughout the entire journey.
But I would tell them, your every day before was good. After this, your days are going to be better because you're there to tell about it and for them to be strong.
And I would just say, hi, I'm Rosalie. And it appears to me that you're going through something that I did. And if there's anything I can do to help you, I want to be able to do it. And hopefully that'll open the door. And usually it does. But you have to approach it from the heart. The heart has to be expressed through your vision into their soul.
One of the stories that impacted me the most was probably the least involved and shortest experience that I had with a woman. I had a husband reach out. His wife was in stage 4 liver cancer, and she was having to say goodbye to her friends and family. And she didn't want to do it when she was bald. And so he said, I know that she's not going to be able to wear this for very long, but would you consider giving her a wig so that she can look like herself and feel like herself while she's saying goodbye to the people that she loves the most? And that was something that impacted me more than I can tell you, because It really showed the importance of what a wig can do for someone and what looking like themselves can do for them physically, mentally, emotionally. And that's all she wanted to do, was look like herself while she was saying goodbye.